Alright, hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here is going to review for Summertime Rendering episode 23. Pretty crazy episode. So we start the episode off, Shide revealing himself, or revealing his true nature. He discards Heine, or she's basically like turned into a baby at this point because of how much power she's lost. And so he basically just discards her. He comments about Ushio and Shinpei's eyes, how they have both essentially become observers or have the observer ability. He then proceeds to open this portal to Heine's homeland, or the Heine homeworld, or wherever it is, and then pretty much goads them to chasing him inside it. And so they chase Shide into the portal, which ends up leading them to Tokoyo, which is like the land of the dead. So they go in there. Shinpei gets separated from Ushio. He's there with Ryunosuke. They kind of get to know each other a little better. We have like Shinpei commenting on how looping's not going to work here because time is stagnant, so if he dies, it's over. Because time doesn't work in this world, so looping wouldn't work either because, there's no sense of time, so no looping, basically. But so him and Ryunosuke kind of bond a little bit. Ryunosuke pointing out how Shinpei doesn't talk to him talks very formal to him. He doesn't like it, and Shinpei says that's because he's older, or because Ryunosuke is actually older, but Ryunosuke says that he died in middle school, so not really. But eventually he lets Ryunosuke take over the body because apparently this world is degrading Shinpei, or he says that Ryunosuke tells him that his body won't be able to survive in a place like this, but because he is a shadow, he should be able to put up with it. And so they head off into the forest looking for Ushio, and that's when the whole conversation about how Shinpei addresses Ryunosuke, about how Ushio immediately started calling him Ryukun, or Ryu, but Shinpei just says that's because Ushio's a sociable weirdo. So he also says that it took him a long time to be able to get on such friendly terms with Mio, and then Ryu says it's kind of frustrating, but then he decides, okay, then I'll just be the one that talks less formal. And then Shinpei says, you made me more interested in getting to know you more. They end up in a village, or this little ball rolls out in front of them, which Shinpei says that this is the same ball that Heine had, so they follow it. They end up at this village, which is essentially where they live currently, but a long time ago. And so you got all these shadows just kind of living their lives, and they eventually do run into Ushio. She's surrounded by a bunch of shadows, and it's seemingly trying to hold herself together. But they sense a presence. They realize that it's Heine. And so that's when Ryunosuke remembers what his sister told him about if Ushio starts losing herself, she promised she would kill her, but because Hizuru's no longer here, that job has fallen to Ryunosuke. But that's when Shinpei tells him to wait, and then Ushio says it's fine, this isn't the evil Heine, it's the other one. And tells us about how Heine's personality split, so there's the human, and then there's Hiruko. And so the one inside of Ushio now is Heine. So it takes Heine out of herself. You see her actually pull her out. introduces herself, gets shy, runs behind Ushio because she apologizes for everything that Hiriko did, because a lot of people are dead because of her. And so yeah, then she tells us about this place, that it's called Tokyo. It's a plane of existence above the world we came from. And so yeah, she says, Shinpei and Ushio, I'm sure you two can see it, that yeah, time doesn't work right, because yeah, Ryunosuke has been talking to Shinpei from this current time rather than 2 seconds ahead like he usually would be. So they've just been talking like normal. And then Shinpei says, so this was Shide's goal, time stands still here, which means Shinpei can't loop, so if he dies, he's dead. And so yeah, then Heine tells us about how the possessor of the awakened eye is able to transcend to an even higher dimension, and then Ushio tells us what Shide's goal is, which is to destroy the world. He basically wants to unplug the console, like you said before. So he wants to destroy the world. He basically wants to unplug it, like turn power off and unplug the game console, which would be like the true end of the world, because then nothing would exist. But yeah, as they're talking, suddenly this siren goes off. It's a air raid siren, and so yeah, that's what Heine screams. Ushio uses her hair as like a rotation from Naruto to protect them, but she can't like stop the fire, so it's like hitting her shadow on the ground. So she is taking damage, and we get her and Shide facing off. She's able to do some damage to him. She destroys the armor, destroys some of the armor, and Shinpei kind of points out that there's nothing inside of it, which would mean that the real Shide is still over in the other world, or in their world. He's just remote controlling the armor. And so yeah, as to defeat him, we'll have to hack and erase his armor and then kill what's inside. And so yeah, that's what they decide to go on. So Heine is helping them out because she's also... There's Hiriko and there's Heine, so Shide is forcing the Hiriko side to remember things they don't want to remember to cause this whole bombing thing, but because they have Heine, she can also kind of stop it because it's her memory too. So yeah, they work together. Ushio is able to jump out, get up to where Shide is, and deal a pretty big blow. But yeah, that's when we see that it's just the armor. There's nothing inside of it because the real one's not here. And so yeah, they also kind of figure that there has to be a way to go back because Shide wants to, destroy the outside world, or destroy the world, so there must be a way to get out of here. But yeah, she apparently, a moment of contact erased the memories of the air raid, so yeah. Then we just see Ushio falling, and that's where the episode ends. She passes out and is falling. But yeah, good episode. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, comment on it, subscribe for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews, and I'll see y'all next time. So yeah, later.